Hey there, how's it going? I'm Robert from Master Guitar Academy. Welcome to another question and answer session. If you have a question, just send it in to me, add a comment or email me, and I'll do my best to answer your question sometime in the future. So this is what I want to talk about today. You can play it in many different spots on the neck, of course. So that is an A minor 9 arpeggio. And this is an answer to a question that the students sent in about minor chords and what you can do over them. So this is a really simple way to make something sound melodic. I think it sounds instantly melodic when you use arpeggios, and this is a good example of it. So it's a good thing to combine this one with the usual blues scale or pentatonic stuff. Like we're playing in the key of A here. If we have the blues scale, box 1 that we all know, we can combine that arpeggio in different ways and create licks that tie these two concepts together, the minor blues scale and the A minor 9 arpeggio. So the way you can look at it is we have a minor triad. I'm sure you know what the minor triad is. In the key of A, that's A, which is the root note or the tonic. C is the minor third. And E is the fifth, the perfect fifth. So to add the 9, we just add a note that's a half step below C, so in B, of course. And that's it. So we have 4 notes. A, B, which is the 9, or you can also view it as the second, depending on which octave you're referring to. But just think of it, 2 and 9 is the same note. In this case, B. So 1, I'm giving the name of the intervals here. 1, 2, minor third, 5. And then it continues. So of course, if you play them just like that, it sounds like an exercise in arpeggio training. But you can use them tastefully, and you don't have to play too many notes. As you know, there's 4 notes in arpeggio, so you can combine that, as I said, with the minor blues scale. Maybe so blues scale, minor arpeggio. So in this case, the minor arpeggio backwards, and then blues scale. Right? So a simple concept that makes for melodic playing, and you want to, of course, find these notes all over the fretboard, and I'll leave that job up to you, because you have to think about just 4 notes, right? And they are all notes that you run into a lot. A, B, C, and E. So find them all over the neck. And combine that with the blues boxes that you know. And so on. You can then kind of come up with more melodic sounding ideas, I think, compared to just using the minor pentatonic always. So it's a cool note, and it fits well over minor chords, I find. That 9 or the second. Imagine we have a chord. maybe the song switches to a D minor later, then you can use the same approach. Back to A. You know, melodic sounding ideas. So let me show up close on the fretboard so you can easily see how I play these arpeggios. So if we're starting from the low E string on A, we can play the whole arpeggio like this. But as I said, you don't want to play the whole thing like that up and down. It sounds like an exercise, or you're trying to be some shredder or something. I don't know. Not into the shredder stuff too much. I'm trying to play melodically. So using a piece of an arpeggio in a tasteful way, hopefully. And you can play this arpeggio in a lot of spots on the neck. So just find A. And really know these intervals. It's 1, 2, minor third, 5, 1, 2, minor third, 5, 1, 2, minor third. And then combine it with the blues scale and you can create all sorts of cool ideas. So let's just create a lick on the fly. I'm going to play the arpeggio going up. But when I get up here, I'm going to come back on the minor blues scale. Right? Sounds pretty cool. And then blues scale after this note. Here. You know, the flat 5. Simple idea, but I'm not just making it up from scratch, right? I'm not guessing on notes. I know that I can use the A minor 9 arpeggio and it's going to sound cool. And I can play them in different order. I don't have to play it just up and down. I can, you know, jump around on the notes. In different ways to try and come up with a melody in the line that sounds maybe slightly more unusual than just going up and down. For example, if you're into jazz, you might have heard this one. Around midnight. But I'm not going to play that whole thing. But the beginning is just using that, the A minor in this case. I'm not sure what the key is originally, but it's a minor arpeggio. But we're starting on the 5, to the 1, to the 9, back up to the 5, and come back on the minor third. A really nice little mini melody. Right? You can use that as part of a lick. Come down back with the blues scale. Sounds great. So there you have it, the minor 9 arpeggio. Really useful tool to be able to throw in as you're improvising. And a simple approach. So the simplest way to think of it is minor triads. If you know where the minor third is for the triad, just add that one note that's half step behind it or below it. So of course you want to learn the minor triads over the fretboard. That's an essential thing if you want to be a good improviser. All the triads, especially major and minor triads. But for example, minor third, so we have the 9 here. Minor third, so we have the 9 here, or here, and so on. Here's a minor triad again. You know, can play up those fast things like that too. It's usually easier to do pull-offs and hammer-ons since it's just between the 9 and the minor third because they're so close together. And I think the 9 or the second, depending on how you view it, it sounds particularly nice over minor chords. Whether it's a regular minor chord or if it's a minor 7 chord. So there you have it, the minor 9 arpeggio. So again, let me know if you have a question. Just contact me and I'll do my best to answer your question. And of course you can visit my website, Master Guitar Academy, where you can find hundreds of lessons in a variety of styles and difficulty levels. And you can also contact me from there if you have some input on another question and answer thing with me. So that's all for this time. Thanks for checking this out. Remember to subscribe to this channel on YouTube if you haven't already. I appreciate your support. And now you have a great day. Bye for now.